Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Jai Shri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan. Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. This is the 16th chapter of the Vaishakh Mas Mahatmya of the Vaishnav Khand of the Skand Puran. Chapter 16. The Panchal King attains Sayujya. Shrutadev said, with his mind flooded with the delight at his vision, the king got up immediately and bowed down his head. With his excited eyes, he looked at the Supreme Lord of the worlds, the immanent soul of the universe, for a long time. He washed his feet and held that water on his head. Indeed, the river that arises from his feet sanctifies the entire universe, including Brahma. He worshipped the Lord with plenty of materials, very costly and invaluable garments, ornaments and unguents, garlands, incense, lights, and nectar like foodstuffs, etc. He dedicated unto the Lord his entire person, limbs, wealth, and his very soul. He eulogized Vishnu, the ancient Purush, Narayan, devoid of gunas, one without a second. I salute the unsullied overlord of the makers of the universe, the Supreme One, saluted by the lotus born Lord and others. I salute the overlord of the creators of the universe, whose Maya has deluded excellent men conversant with reality. Wonderful indeed is the activity of the Lord. Stupid ones become deluded in the gunas activized by the Maya. The one and the only Lord, devoid of desires and ambition, creates by himself this visible universe in diverse forms, protects it and consumes it. He is not defiled thereby. You are one who have completely realized your desires. Yet, for the sake of the acquisition of happiness by devas and misery by all the asuras, you do endeavor. In that connection, at the proper time, you adopt sattva gun for the sake of protecting your own people. For the sake of curbing the rogues and knaves, you adopt tamogun, and for the sake of binding the rakshasas, you adopt rajogun. O cosmic formed one, devoid of gunas. Fortunately, your food is destructive of the sins of those who bow down. When it is held in the heart by means of well practiced and highly advanced mature yogic exercises, it becomes the abode of tirthas. Those who have matured well by means of devotion, their emotional existence as individual souls, have attained salvation merely by remembering your feet. But I am fettered by the news of the deadly black serpent called worldly existence, accompanied by the repeatedly recurring births, old age, and other miseries. I wander from one species of beings to another because I have forgotten your feet. By my yearning for worldly pleasures increases like that of a mouse on seeing the edible stuff placed in front of it for trapping it. Certainly, no charitable gift has been given by me, nor your story has been heard. No honorable men of good disposition have ever been served by me. Therefore, my vast fortune and glory was destroyed by enemies, and I entered the forest. Recollecting my enormous sins, I remembered my preceptors. When they were remembered, they approached me. They are the kinsmen of the distressed ones. They addressed me and consoled me. They enlightened me in the splendid Vaishak rites laid down in the Shrutis. They are the causes of attaining the aims of life, such as heavenly pleasures, salvation, etc. Induced by them, I have performed all the holy rites pertaining to the month of Vaishak, conducive to auspiciousness. Hence, I have been enormously favored. There have come all these excellent riches. Neither fire, nor the sun, nor the moon and the stars, nor the earth, nor water, nor ether, nor wind, neither speech nor mind are like you. On being served, they remove sin after a long time. Learned ones destroy sins when they are served only for a short while. But you consider these learned men bhavins, men engrossed in worldly existence, though they have mostly eschewed their desires and kept their minds fixed in your feet. Obeisance to the independent one of wonderfully variegated activities. Obeisance to the greatest one blessing the noble ones. Deluded by your Maya, I have my vision riveted to meaningless objects. Hence, I wander among the gunas in the form of wives and wealth. I do so in spite of the fact that your lotus like feet are the destroyer of the root cause avidya. You are the dispeller of all the sins and are devoid of impurities. With a desire for happiness, I am possessed of minus with respect to sons and wives who are but the cause of calamities. but the causes of calamities. A person engrossed in worldly pursuits with increased thirst and desire for the same does not get peaceful sleep or welfare. Though I have been born as a king, which is rare, though you are the cause of the attainment of all aims of life involving effort, I do not worship your lotus like feet because my mind is deluded and I am covetous of worldly pleasures. I perform my duties firmly and devotedly, but yearning for pleasures does increase proportionately. I shall become again a more prosperous one. I shall today become one. Such and hundreds of similar thoughts make my mind waver. At that time, O Lord, let there be your mercy on the individual soul. O Lord of cosmic form, your power is limitless. By your mercy, there shall be the association of great men, whereby the ocean of worldly existence becomes a small pit made by the hoofs of cows. Once there is the association with good people, O Lord, the mind is inclined towards you, the Lord and Master. I consider the removal of the entire kingdom from my possession has become a blessing to me, got easily from you, because you are being approached by Brahma, Suras, and Asuras, and hosts of honorable and saintly men, when they cease to have thirst and yearning for worldly pleasures. Hereafter I shall remember only Achyut with eagerness and respect. O Lord, your lotus like feet are destructive of worldly existence. They are worthy of being prayed to by impoverished persons. They bestow a great deal of fortune. I do not desire anything other than your lotus like feet. Therefore, I do not desire the kingdom, the treasury, sons, etc. I have nomming to do with the body that falls always, that is transient, and that is the result of rajogun. I continuously worship those lotus like feet which are fit to be pondered upon and adored by sages. O Lord of Devas, O abode of the universe, be pleased so that I shall always remember your lotus like feet. O my Lord, let my attachment for these groups cease, the groups symbolized by wives, sons, and wealth. Let my mind be directed towards the lotus like feet of Krishna, my speech to the narration of your divine story, these eyes of mine in viewing your form and image, the ears in listening to your stories, and the tongue towards what has been offered to you as Naivedya, my nose towards the fragrance of your lotus like feet, my hands shall be engaged in applying the unguents, etc., frequently on your devotees, as well as in sweeping and other activities in your temple permanently. Let my feet be engaged in going to the holy spots of the Lord as well as to the places where the story of the Lord is being recited. Let my head be engaged in saluting you constantly. Let my love be directed towards your holy story. Let my intellect be turned towards constant thought on you. Let my days dawn with your stories being sung by sages who come to my abode. Let there not be even a moment or half of it devoid of episodes about you, O Vishnu. I do not crave or yearn for the position of Brahma or that of an emperor. I do not wish for salvation too, O Vishnu. I earnestly desire for perpetual service of your feet, which is requested for even by Shri and Suras, including Brahma, Bhav, etc. On being eulogized by the king thus, the delighted lotus eyed Vishnu spoke to that king in a voice as majestic as the sound of a cloud. Sri Bhagwan said, I know that you are the most excellent one among my servants. You are free from desires and sins. Still, I shall grant you a boon inaccessible even to Devas. You will have a life of 10,000 years, O king, according to the reckoning of Devas. You will have riches. Your devotion to me shall be steady. In the end, you will have Sayujya. There is no doubt about this that I will grant worldly pleasures and salvation to those who eulogize me with this prayer composed by you. I shall be delighted with them. This Tritiya, third lunar day, shall become well known in the world by the name of Akshay, being the day on which I am delighted with you and have granted worldly pleasures and salvation. Even ignorant men who perform such holy rites as ablution, charitable gifts, etc., naturally or under some pretext, attain my immutable region. If men perform Shraddh rites with the mains in view on the Akshaya Tritiya day, that will be conducive to infinite benefit. There is no other tithi in the world equal or superior to this. Even if very little is done on this day, it shall have everlasting benefit. If, O excellent king, anyone gives a cow to a Brahman householder, worldly pleasures showering all sorts of riches as well as salvation shall be within his reach. He who gives away a bullock, destructive of all sins, shall be liberated from death, and he shall attain long life. If persons perform holy rites causing pleasure to me in the month of Vishak, I dispel the fear of death, birth, and old age of those persons. I am not delighted with the rites of all other months as much as with the Vishak rites. The month of Vishak is my most favorite month. Those who have forsaken all other holy rites and those who are devoid of the vow of celibacy attain my immutable region, if only they are engaged in holy rites pertaining to the month of Vaishak. Men engaged in Vaishak rites attain that great abode which is very difficult to attain by means of sacrifices, austerities, and Sankhya and Yoga. Just like the remembrance of my feet, O sinless one, this month removes even 1,000 sins without expiatory rites. You become engaged in the Vaishak rites on being advised by your preceptors in the forest, and you propitiated the Lord of the universe. Thereby everything was obtained by you, O king. Pleased with this holy rite, I have become visible to you. You shall enjoy all worldly pleasures as you please. They are difficult to be obtained even by devas. After having granted boons to him, Mas, Janardhan, the Lord of Devas, vanished there itself even as all were watching. Thereupon, this excellent king became extremely surprised. O king, like one who has regained the wealth that was lost, he became delighted and strong in the body. Every day he was enlightened by great men and his own preceptors. He ruled the earth with his mind dwelling on him and with him as his greatest resort. The king did not love anyone better than Vasudev, by whose contact alone wives, ministers, sons, and others became pleasing to him. He performed all the holy rites laid down for the month of Vishak again and again. As a result of the merit thereof, he was surrounded by sons, grandsons, and others. He enjoyed all his desires inaccessible even to Devas. In the end, he attained Sayujya with the Lord holding the discus. All those who listen to or expound this great narrative shall be rid of sins and then attain the greatest reign of Vishnu. This was the 16th chapter of the Vaishakmas Mahatmya of the Vaishnav Khand of the Skand Puran. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Shri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.